Sows when hunting up in North Texas. The first hunt of the night was a failure. I was actually driving to my first property when I spied a hog out in the field on one of my other properties here during daylight hours. Pulled into the gate, made a stalk, the hog walked away, no hog. However, on the intended first hunt of the night, I've got a hog. It's just there over the hill. It's come in from the back pasture. Doesn't look like any other hogs are coming with it. Now the wind is good. The only problem right now really is that there is a full moon and the visibility is absolutely phenomenal. I'm driving around this property without any headlights on, able to see just fine as I drive. I can see the truck from over 200 yards away when I get away from it. The hogs there, along with the cattle. And then for some reason something spooks it and it takes off. Leaves those cattle. Stops for a second. And then continues on its way. I scan ahead, make sure that there's no other cattle behind it in the area. Alright, here we go. The hog is down. Doesn't look like it's going to get up. I check on the cattle. All the cattle are remaining still.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
Turned out to be a nice boar coming in at 125 pounds. Moving on to the next property. Got some hogs down in the low area. This is where I shot some hogs just at the end of last year with my buddy Ben. And once again, I'm using those trees in the foreground to hide my approach to these hogs because the moon is indeed so bright. And I'm shooting my Lone Star Armory TX15 multi-purpose carbine enhanced. And I'm shooting factory Hornet DSST 123 grain ammunition. Now the reason why the hogs are here is that they have some good grub that are on a recently sprouted winter wheat field that they don't have on their side of the fence back here in the hog sanctuary, which is where they came from, and the direction in which they will eventually try to go. I think you're going to like this shot sequence. I'm going to open up with what's going to be a twofer with a follow-up headshot. And here comes a nice flip. I believe that shot was low. The flip hog is finally down. And the rest of the hogs make it into the hog sanctuary. The opening shot was on a 165-pound sow. The shot went through the cervical vertebrae, exited out the opposite side, hitting the 90-pound boar in the chest, and the follow-up shot clipped the boar across the head. And then the third hog was a 100-pound sow, and she was shot multiple times. Both of the sows were pregnant, as it turns out, with the 165-pound sow having 6 on board and the 100-pound sow having another 5 on board.
Carpe Sus, my friends.